Hi, my name's Saud Hack, and welcome to Simplifying the Security Experience. Protecting data across a distributed digital landscape takes next-level vigilance. But as network complexity increases and data volume grows, expanded attack surfaces are pushing the limits of threat management resources. CenturyLink Connected Security offers a simplified approach that embeds security into network services to build layers of threat sensing defense that leverages visibility across one of the world's largest IP backbones that integrates security with automation for neutralizing threats. And that bolsters defense to fit the unique demands of every organization and empowers security teams to do more with less. It's intelligence that sparks action, threat hunting the internet and disrupting adversaries, because protecting the next wave of digital innovation means seeing more and stopping more. So, what we'll cover today in the webinar, the challenge and the threat to the modern enterprise. Why should you trust a data networking company in security? How we simplify the security experience. And finally, key takeaways. So the pressure is building. We understand the pressure is building. According to Gartner, 82% of employers report a shortage of cybersecurity skills, and 71% believe this talent gap causes direct and measurable damage to their organizations. Threats continue to adapt and evolve. It's easy to make it complex. It's much harder to make it simple. Companies continue to add software, hardware, and security services to keep pace. And the more they spend, the more complex it is to secure their environments with disparate tools and services. Stitching tools and services together consumes resources and stretches in-house expertise. So what's going on out there? 1, volume and velocity of data and traffic exploding due to 5G, IoT, connected devices, and a changing environment with applications migrating to the cloud. 2, cybercrime is lucrative with a low barrier to entry. Threats are proliferating from spam, fraud, breaches, and attacks. No one is immune, not government, large or small, local or international business, individuals, consumers. 3, complexity. Organizations must protect their expanding perimeters, delivering consistent end-user experience without compromising performance. Business leaders bear burden of stitching together security solutions based on vast security ecosystem of competitive platforms. 4, the talent challenge. Finding high-caliber talent that can surmount these obstacles is rare, making it increasingly difficult to effectively manage cybersecurity in-house. So this is a publicly available chart that defines all the security vendors available in each of the security areas. You can invest in a lot of point solutions to help solve the challenges. Looks complex, right? So how do we know where to invest the budgets we have to demonstrate the best return on investment? So what value can a data networking company bring to the table? Well, having one of the largest IP backbones on the planet, we have a unique position to be able to turn our visibility into actionable data. We track 1.2 million threats per day. We monitor over 140 billion NetFlow sessions per day. We're tracking over 15,000 command and control, or C2s, at any given moment. And we collect over 800 million DNS queries per day. So this means we are able to help, with the help of our threat research group, Black Lotus Labs, respond and mitigate over 120 DDoS attacks a day. And we proactively police the internet by performing over 40 takedowns of command and control servers a month. This is why we've introduced connected security, one of CenturyLink's 3 pillars. Connected security means that the more threats you can see, the more threats you can stop. Our goal is to make it simple, and this is where we believe in a 4-pronged approach: built-in, informed, automatic, and tailored. Simplify the security experience by embedding into network services. Lead the charge for disruption of global cyber threats. Fulfill CenturyLink's commitment to customer experience through automation and APIs. Simplify and scale professional services and repackage solutions to address different market segment or buyer needs. So how do we simplify security? Our product and service portfolio is broad and deep. How do we represent the portfolio in a way that shows it's built in, layering on automation integration in a way that doesn't feel disparate? Some key ingredients for our portfolio include network-based web application firewall, DDoS mitigation, firewalls, and bot management, analytics and threat management, log monitoring and event management combined with high-fidelity threat intelligence, managed security services, which involves a full suite of managed solutions, and pro services consisting of wraps, supports, which augment the portfolio. An example of automatic threat response demonstrates how we harness the power of global threat visibility to derive high-fidelity intelligence combined with automation to create threat-sensing defenses that proactively detects and blocks malicious traffic based on customer-specific rules. These rules can be applied across a customer's network to protect branch office locations and a variety of firewall solutions to streamline threat management and response. At CenturyLink, we call our automated threat detection and response platform Rapid Threat Defense. This capability is just one of the ways we're embedding security into our network services. Every person now engages with companies, first probably and possibly only digitally. So securing and accelerating web experience is paramount. This needs to be done by optimizing as well as making the asset available without data being compromised. Rapid application development combined with IT operational process is the holy grail of IT agility, also known as DevOps. The initial digital experience needs to be robust. Those interactions are becoming more feature-rich and complex. This puts more pressure on the provider to produce and manage that environment. This creates greater levels of complexity and drives enhanced security requirements. There are a high number of interactions with local devices, and organizations must consider the impact this has on performance. Our customers have a challenge. As modern workloads and data moves closer to the end user, development teams battle with legacy CDN systems and security architectures that can't scale, inhibiting continuous DevOps integration workflows and reducing web application performance. So how do we secure and accelerate enterprise applications? We can deliver containerized applications anywhere around the globe. We can orchestrate those to create an environment that is agile and flexible. Within that containerized environment, we can deliver security applications tailored to the individual workflow or workload, giving CenturyLink customers the ability to create a multi-layered security policy around those individual workloads, a bit like building blocks. Depending on where they want to invest and maybe where they don't want to invest, they can build out the appropriate structure. Many organizations have a large monolithic security structure protecting their digital assets. They are suffering from the inflexibility in that structure. Their provider is unable to tailor the solution to meet their needs as they operate in a world of one size fits all. To combat this, they are having to rely on professional services from their supplier, which has cost them more and adds significant cycles. They are not able to respond quickly to emergent threats, adapt the technology to take advantage of enhancements that have been taken to make by niche vendors. This has a direct impact on their organization's ability to execute and on team morale as they become frustrated by the pace that they are being forced to operate at. CenturyLink can give them an environment where they can rapidly deploy at the edge of our network that can orchestrate delivery of security applications targeted to individual workflows. This environment can be tailored near real-time development cycles. Each container falls under central orchestration and service chain, giving a consistent experience. The containers become the central building blocks that customers can use to build out the solution. We provide the ability to run a digital twin on a local device and quickly publish to a live environment, reducing the development cycle drastically. Organizations then can choose best-of-breed point solutions in the WAF and bot management space. These are delivered in a containerized environment based on individual risk profiles of the estate they want to protect. This architecture allows security teams to take advantage and upgrade to next-generation web application defenses for robust protection that doesn't slow down DevOps workflows. CenturyLink's flexible suite of web and API application defenses features advanced detection capabilities dynamic attacker profiling, fingerprinting, behavioral analysis, advanced machine learning, and model training technologies, versus time-consuming, signature-based rule sets that generate high rates of false positives. So now that we've given you a flavor of our service overview, let's discuss our tailored approach to security, as we know one size does not fit all. As the threat landscape continues to mature and we're to achieve both short and long-term goals, organizations face increasing challenges to protect its vital assets. To achieve this, investments are made into costly and often at times complex security platforms to monitor the environment. With a widening cybersecurity skills gap, maintaining these platforms becomes yet another challenge that business leaders must address. CenturyLink recognizes the challenges organizations face in maintaining complex monitoring platforms and has developed a tailored approach to managing the various pieces of a monitoring program. While each piece is separate from the next, they all come together to provide a comprehensive picture into what's going on within the organization and how best should an organization respond to threats. CenturyLink works with our customers to evaluate the SIEM platform and develop a path forward to further mature the monitoring strategy of the organization. Vulnerability management, while straightforward in concept, can also be a daunting task. Scanning an environment of 15,000 plus assets could yield known vulnerabilities upwards of 100,000. CenturyLink, through the use of a cyber risk management platform, helps organizations prioritize their remediation efforts, finally responding to alerts. Often the most unpredictable aspect of any security program. CenturyLink recognizes that each organization has its own incident response or IR plan, and each have a different approach in maintaining their IT assets. With this in mind, CenturyLink aligns its IR team to the customer's IR plan. Bringing this all together is a comprehensive governance program, ensuring the partnership between CenturyLink and our clients remain healthy and productive. CenturyLink tailors its governance program to the organizational goals of its customers. We report on the status of the relationship at both the operational and executive level to ensure proper alignment of the service at all levels. In partnership with our customers, we develop success criteria that mean something to our customers. It is CenturyLink's goal that not only do we demonstrate value to our customers, but our customers can demonstrate their internal security practice value to their board. So I want to close out on some key takeaways. Out-of-the-box plug-and-play approaches just aren't enough. Disparate point solutions end up adding complexity and cost. Think about security by design in parallel to all IT work streams. Network transformation projects need to think about baking in security into the design and approach from the outset. Make sure your intelligence is actionable. High-fidelity threat intel needs to be built into your operating model. Automation is key. As we demonstrated, security orchestration and response need to be automated as the threat landscape evolves and intensifies. And finally, security is a key element of your digital ecosystem. View it as an enabler. Thanks so much for listening. Want to go further? Please contact me direct or visit centurylink.co.uk/security.